to my Guru, Sri Vishal, the Vedic seer, the divine being holding the knowledge, wisdom of the ancient times, the original times, realigning us with the original culture and nature-centric living. आपके श्री चरणों में कोटि कोटि प्रणाम है गुरुदेव. जय हरिहर. In the shad-Vidya series, the next one, the fourth Vidya is Samsaar darshan. Samsaar darshan means seeing the world as it is, knowing the truths and the facts of this world, so that it will help us live a safeguarded life from the dark times that are ruling this world. This universe was created by the divine architect Vishwakarma, and the Maharishis created a beautiful heavenly aesthetic culture on this land. They created a beautiful nature for all spirit beings who are born on this land to have a life of rehabilitation, living a divine-centric, nature-centric life in alignment with the governing laws of the land and gain nirvana from this plane. This was a beautiful land. It was a paradise. However, over the centuries, within the divine system, within the natural order, a man-made system and man-made order has been created with man-made laws. With the advent of Kali Yuga, most of these man-made laws are in non-alignment with the original laws of this realm and the laws of nature, and we are all facing the consequences of this non-alignment. The rulers, the controllers have created a system which is against nature's laws, and that is why nature shows its fury to reset this land to the original settings. From the civilizations with rich culture, evolving wisdom, nature coherent living, progressive lifestyle, to a diseased, disordered lifestyle, concrete jungle, social distancing, never-ending conflicts, lockdowns is what today's humans think as advancement and upgradation. From the divine aligned lifestyle to a completely anti-divine lifestyle is what mass humanity has landed into, and that's what the current rulers have planned, pushed the humans to, alluring them in the name of luxury, keeping everyone busy and totally occupied with survival issues, creating entertainment and attuning everyone to emotions, pains, disease, disorders, and social media only further adds to all of this, keeping everyone away from scriptures, away from real occurrences, away from real phenomenon, away from real discipline, away from real wisdom, and humans have gone away from real ways of human life and landed into all artificial ways, and artificial intelligence has become the new age intelligence, downgrading human beings from what they originally were. Human being is the code, B in G. G means as above, so below, following the laws of nature and divine laws on this land. But they have degraded from being human beings, and not even humans. Humans the root word is to be humble, and they have further degraded from being human beings too. And the current races are all mixed races, leading everyone towards a non-coherent divine lifestyle. And 2012, which was believed to be the end of times, was the end of a Draco-driven system, and it was the end of the dark times. And with Polaris Dhruv Tara becoming the pole star, the entire settings of this realm are changing. The earthly time clock is resetting to the original culture, the culture which is nature-centric and not establishment-centric and mass-centric. And this is the bridging time, the age of beliefs. The Piscean age has ended, and the Aquarian age, the age of knowledge and wisdom, is rising. And the transition period between the two ages is called the bridging time, Sandhi Yug. And the bridging time settings have become prevalent now, going back to the original settings of Sat Yug. And majority of the beings on this realm are still under the effect of Kali, the darkness of ignorance, believing that ignorance is bliss. However, in the age of knowledge, ignorance is bliss will only lead them to their doom. When ignorance is bliss, everyone is fooled by the actions, dramas and the melodrama of the mass stage setup, and they are pushed to act in the mass way as the number numbs. When ignorance is bliss, yoga becomes yoga, spirituality becomes an organized mass affair, and beings don't even know how to breathe, sit and speak. The list of mass ignorance bliss system is endless, and masses continue to be in this bliss. Being a part of the herd mentality, they hear and they believe, but utter ignorance is because divine is ignored, divine laws are ignored, divine system is ignored, and man-made corrupt laws and system is adopted, as it gives bliss to the ignorance, giving them a false sense that they know everything, they are experts, they know what they are doing. Choice remains each moment in the hands of the beings to be in bliss or in ignorance is bliss state. The end of Kali is the rise of Satya Yuga. Effects of Kali are on peak, but the practices of Satya, purity, will be the savior. And it is time to go back to the original setting, to the laws of origin in the lap of Mother Nature, for that only and only is the savior of humans for now and forever. It's only in the guidance, in the wisdom, with the knowledge of my Guru that we are realizing the truths of this land and aligning ourselves with the practices of purity to the changing settings of nature, which help everyone have an easy life. Non-alignment with these laws has its consequences, which come as pain, punishments, disease and disorder. Grateful to my Gurudev for saving us from all of this and aligning us with divine laws and nature laws. आपको बारंबार धन्यवाद और कोटि कोटि प्रणाम है गुरुदेव। जय हरिहर।